What's up, Strikers? It's Geechee Gaming in your ears. Back at it with another one. Thanks for all the love and support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It does help me get in the algorithm. And I don't know what the hell been going on. This is my third live, actually. I actually gone live 3 times trying to figure out what was going on. Like, the lives was not showing on my YouTube. Nothing was really showing. I was going live and nothing. Like, I don't know what was going on. I already sparked my blunt up and all that. I thought it been over. But I probably gonna stay live for an hour or something like that. Y'all already know how that go. But y'all, as on saying that, let's go ahead and start the Geechee Gamers ritual and play that fire instrumentals. I glad this shit working. Y'all see we in face off real toxic. We about to get in there and work that shit. I thought somebody had hacked my shit. I couldn't go live. I thought I couldn't go live no more. Oh my fucking god, bro. Look at this bitch lagging, man. Goddamn super arm on that weapon. Crazy compared to a healer weapon. Oh my god, Jesus. What the fuck? They gotta get better, man. They just make a little ad on TikTok. And people might come here and see this live for the first time. Let me get in the game. Man, bro, school. Please back your little whack ass up, man. I hate whack niggas. Get the fuck out of here. The cam back to turn up.
Satisfying it.
The cam back to turn up. Y'all can't lie about that. Y'all watch me come back.
Oh, hey there.
I need a first place, man. I need a first place so I can go to the next subject. Road to 60, man. Help me get the road to 60, man. We trying to get to 60 subscribers. If you ain't subscribed and you be watching Geechee Gaming, come on, man. Come help me. Let's get to 60 subscribers, baby. What's up, TikTok? It's Geechee Gaming, back at it with another one, man. And this is a public service announcement, man. I'm asking all the Shinobi Striker players and content creators to come and support Geechee Gaming on YouTube, man. I got 54 subscribers, and I'm trying to get up there with the biggest of them. I'm talking Ernie Burns, Hit and Roll, etc., etc., etc. I'm trying to get up there. I got a lot of ideas. I got a lot of videos, lives, shorts, even posts. Just to express all my ideas to you, I'm asking for a subscribe so I can get up there with the biggest one. Thank you. Geechee Gaming in, Geechee Gaming out. What's up, TikTok? It's Geechee Gaming, back at it with another one. Nitron. That nigga name is Nitron. Stupid ass right now. Look at that nigga lagging his ass off. These niggas bagging his ass off. Like, what's up with this lag? This is not my shit. We gotta make that shit slower, bro.
Nice try.
How much substitutions this nigga got? I'll fight against whoever lag it is. We gonna figure out how to fuck this. Oil and fire. That should have made his fire last longer. If you got fire on you and somebody hit you with oil, your fire burn should last longer. Thus making a bigger chance of you dying. Why was that shit coming to me and I just spawned in? Type of questions you answer. Get your goofy ass out there. I'm tired of fighting this guy. I ain't gonna lie, this lag crazy. Like barely running. The lag insane, man. That's a dub for the
Total victory.
quit fucking playing with me, chasing me around and shit. Like I don't want them goddamn members. I gotta make sure I get S rank this time, man. I know next week they coming up with them patch notes and all that good shit. So y'all better be ready. We got what? 6 days left. 6 days left. I should have looked at the rewards list for this week. So I'm assuming when the new character come out, we probably gonna be in that survival mode when you gotta be a VR master. lag my computer. This lag was crazy. Can't be playing like this. Look at this lag. This cannot be me. When I've been playing full up earlier, this shit was not like this. I really believe this is just this. I don't even know what happened to Snow because that lag so powerful. All I know is that killer guy. This lag crazy, man. This lag insane. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, even there, yeah, other people even. Somebody in this motherfucker lagging bad. Ball. Man, this shit's smoking without me. Stupid ass white owl. I asked a nigga for a cigar. This nigga got a white owl. Take me back 3, 4, 5, 7 years ago, man. I used to love a white owl, but them shit trash now. I put my goddamn blunt down this time. I'm burning. Damn, my person Suski in it. What's up with my person? Look at that. That's crazy. What the hell? Oh man. Oh, I out here worrying about my goddamn.
Nice
Damn.
play back there.
It hit different, nigga. When you worrying about your damn Asuski transformation. Y'all see my skin in white though. What the fuck? Ah, that give me an idea. I'm gonna have to do the Asuski version of Razzle. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start doing videos of my dog. But that been nice though. I shouldn't have been paying attention that hard to myself. Get my ass blasted. And I know how to dodge them oats. All you gotta do is hold your chakra jump for a long time. Like when you know it's coming, already have your chakra jump charged to the max. And as soon as you see a highlight around you, just fly off that shit. I would highlight like a little bit before you know it's about to highlight on you, and you would dodge the fuck out that shit. That's, swear to God, that shit easy. That shit real easy to dodge. That and the heel type
Oh, hey there.
Rasen Shuriken. A little twin Rasen Shuriken on the heel type. All you gotta do is chalk jump that shit. I really want to learn how to deal with the Oh shit, I can't do that.
Oh, hey there.
Let's see how quick battle looking. Cause that Ninja World face off, that shit laggy as hell. Don't make no damn sense actually. If you at this point in the video, get the likes up, man. We trying to get in the algorithm. Let's see.
No mercy.
Time to go.
All right, let's see what these dudes talking about. All right, this looking a little better. Of course, I would have got down tender bosses. God damn. Fucking team suck. Tender boss, what is you doing, bruh? Tough night, tough night, tough night, man. Tough night. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
Oh, hey there.
We get our ass whooped just now. I gotta come out there as a healer. Cause if nobody else do, I gotta make sure I do. Gotta support the team. Make sure y'all support the team.
Ready for this? No holding back.
Put my head down for 1 second. Ty's turn.
Flame bomb jutsu. Crimson drizzle.
Damn. Damn, that's a tough night, man. I gotta get my rest. I ain't getting off yet, but I gotta get my rest so I can get right, man. I feel like a weak ninja. I feel like a weak ninja.
Yeah.
Let's try that World League. I mean, that face off one more time. Nobody perfect, man. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some, man. In the night, I definitely have been losing. I definitely been losing tonight. That.
Let's fight!
Battle!
Ha! I came here to win! Yeah! Yeah! Hey! Some of these
I shouldn't have take that one as now. Give me that. Thank you. Thank you. He been gonna see on me a long time if he'll get that kill.
Keep pressing them. Awakening.
Somebody take my ultimate. Somebody took my ultimate. Somebody took my ultimate. I don't know what the fuck.
Satisfying. What'll it be?
That's Big Phillip, man. Titan, man. That's Big Phillip, man. Y'all boy, y'all already know, man. Me and him about to go to the practice survival pit. And like it's too much else to do. We probably gonna do some quick matches too.
Let's fight.
Nigga bet me 5 on the Knicks and Pacers game and the Knicks lose. I should have bet that nigga $50.
Bring it
I
on.
be missing opportunities.
Summoning Ninja Hop.
Think he about to do that bullshit to me all day. Dead. Do that connection now.
Ninja hop. Nice try.
Rasengan connection.
Carve.
This was decided from the start.
And then this nigga beat me. Having an awful night. Having an awful night. I about to beat the fuck out that nigga, man.
That should do it.
What'll it be?
How to do a Genjutsu
Wait until you
one-shot
see
combo.
what I've learned.
Battle!
Let's fight.
Shinobi Striker item shops just changed and brought us the brand new Viper Blade 19 attack weapon that will poison enemies with its double heavies and area light heavy, and a wide range AoE attack with most of its light heavy variations on the ground. As one of the best card attacks in the game, a ranged attack that will stun enemies with reset combo counter and infinite combo with its double light on the ground and triple light in the air. The triple aerial light and the aerial heavy are also both aerial stuns. The weapon has a multitude of long stuns, knockups, and all of that good stuff that you can use for combos. All combo enders can be followed up by a charge attack that also combo resets right away. So yeah, you can literally just connect all combos with each other however you like. Go into a little reset from any point of the combos basically, and then just keep it going. Theoretically, you can also combo reset with the aerial light if they are high enough, or with the double light on the ground as I said. But realistically, you're just gonna use the charge attack most of the time to combo reset or your triple aerial light. Since they are just way easier and a lot less situational. It's not gonna break the game or anything, but it's really an absolutely amazing weapon. Can't really go wrong with this one. Combo-wise, there most of its light-heavy variations on the ground, has one of the best charge attacks in the game, a ranged attack that will stun enemies and reset combo counter and infinite combo with its double light on the ground and the triple light in the air. The triple aerial light and the aerial heavy are also both aerial stuns. The weapon has a multitude of long stuns, knockups, and all of that good stuff that you can use for combos. All combo enders can be followed up by a charge attack that also combo resets by the way. So yeah, you can literally just connect all combos with each other however you like. Go into a little reset from any point of the combos basically, and then just keep it going. Theoretically, you can also combo reset with an aerial light if they are high enough, or with the double light on the ground as I said. But realistically, you're just going to use the charge attack most of the time to combo reset or your triple aerial light. Since they are just way easier and a lot less situational. It's not going to break the game or anything, but it's really an absolutely amazing weapon. Can't really go wrong with this one. Combo-wise, there are no limits with this thing. You can chain them together however you like, have multiple easy ways to reset, great charge attack, some utility with the ranged attacks, the AoE and the poison, and it manages to have all of that without being broken or feeling particularly bad to play against. And I think that's actually really good stuff. They also brought us a new outfit with no special stats, fire release bullet that knocks back enemies and breaks things like sanity or water killer, and the Yagura Club defense weapon. The Shinobi Striker item shop just changed and brought us a brand new Viper Blade nighttime attack weapon that will poison enemies with its double heavy and aerial light heavy, has a wide range AoE attack with most of its light heavy variations on the ground, has one of the best charge attacks in the game, a ranged attack that will stun enemies and reset combo counter and infinite combo with its double light on the ground and its triple light in the air. The triple aerial light and the aerial heavy are also both aerial stuns. The weapon has a multitude of long stuns, knockups, and all of the good stuff that you can use for combos. All combo enders can be followed up by a charge attack that also combo resets by the way. So yeah, you can literally just connect all combos with each other however you like, go into a little reset from any point of the combos basically, and then just keep it going. Theoretically, you can also combo reset with the aerial light if they are high enough, or with the double light on the ground as I said, but realistically, you're just gonna use the charge attack most of the time to combo reset or your triple aerial light, since they are just way easier and a lot less situational. It's not gonna break the game or anything, but it's really an absolutely amazing weapon. Can't really go wrong with this one. Combo-wise, there are no limits with this thing. All of that good stuff that you can use for combos. All combo enders can be followed up by a charge attack that also combo resets by the way. So yeah, you can literally just connect all combos with each other however you like. Go into a little reset from any point of the combos basically, and then just keep it going. Theoretically, you can also combo reset with the aerial light if they are high enough, or with the double light on the ground as I said. But realistically, you're just gonna use the charge attack most of the time to combo reset or your triple aerial light, since they are just way easier and a lot less situational. It's not gonna break the game or anything, but it's really an absolutely amazing weapon. Can't really go wrong with this one. Combo-wise, there are no limits with this thing. You can chain it together however you like, have multiple easy ways to reset, great charge attack, some utility with the ranged attacks, the AoE and the poison, and it manages to have all of that without being broken or feeling particularly bad to play against. And I think that's actually really good fun. They also brought us a new outfit with no special stats, the fire release bullet that knocks back enemies and breaks things like sandstorm or water filler, and the Yagura Club defense weapon. The Shinobi Striker item shop just changed and brought us the brand new Viper Blade nighttime attack weapon that will poison enemies with its double heavies and aerial light heavy, has a wide ranged AoE attack with most of its light heavy variations on the ground, has one of the best charge attacks in the game, ranged attack that will stun enemies and reset combo counter and infinite combo with its double light on the ground and the triple light on the air. The triple aerial light and the aerial heavy are also both aerial stuns. The weapon has a multitude of long stuns, knockouts, and all the skill stuff that you can use for combos. All combo enders can be followed up by a charge attack that also combo resets, by the way. So yeah, you can literally just connect all combos with each other however you like. Go into a little reset from any kind of combo basically, and then just keep it going. Theoretically, you can also combo reset with the aerial light if they are high enough, or with the double light on the ground, as I said. But realistically, you're just going to use the charge attack most of the time for combo resets or your triple aerial light, since they are just way easier and a lot less situational. It's not going to break the game or anything, but it's really an absolutely amazing weapon. Can't really go wrong with this one. Combo-wise, there are no limits with this thing. You can check both aerial stun and be followed up by a charge attack that also combo resets, by the way. So yeah, you can literally just connect all combos with each other however you like. Go into a little reset from any point of the combos basically, and then just keep it going. Theoretically, you can also combo reset with the aerial light if they are high enough, or with the double light on the ground, as I said. But realistically, you're just gonna use the charge attack most of the time for combo resets or your triple aerial light, since they are just way easier and a lot less situational. It's not gonna break the game or anything, but it's really an absolutely amazing weapon. Can't really go wrong with this one. Combo-wise, there are no limits with this thing. You can chain them together however AoE attack with most of its light-heavy variation light in the air. All combo enters can be followed up by a clear, and then just but real. The Shinobi Striker item shop some utility with the ranged attacks back enemies and breaks things like Sting particularly bad to play against. Attack, some utility with the ranged attacks, the AoE and the poison. This one. Combo-wise, there are no limits set, but realistic ones. The weapon has a multitude of attack with most of its light-heavy variations on the ground, has one of the best charge attacks in the game, a ranged attack that will stun enemies and reset combo counter and infinite combo with its double light on the ground and the triple light in the air. The triple aerial light and the aerial heavy are also both aerial stuns. The weapon has a multitude of long stuns, knockups, and all of that good stuff that you can use for combos. All combo enders can be followed up by a charge attack that also combo resets, by the way. So yeah, you can literally just connect all combos with each other however you like. Go into a little reset from any point of the combos basically, and then just keep it going. Theoretically, you can also combo reset with the aerial light if they are high enough, or with the double light on the ground, as I said. But realistically, you're just gonna use the charge attack most of the time for combo resets or your triple aerial light, since they are just way easier and a lot less situational. It's not gonna break the game or anything, but it's really an absolutely amazing weapon. Can't really go wrong with this one. Combo-wise, there are no limits with this thing. You can chain them together however you like, have multiple easy ways to reset, great charge attack, some utility with the ranged attacks, the AoE and the poison, and it manages to have all of that without being broken or feeling particularly bad to play against. And I think that's actually really good game design. They also brought us a new outfit with no special stats, the fire release bullet that knocks back enemies and breaks things like sand shield or water pillar, and the Yagura Club defense weapon. The Shinobi Striker item shop just changed and brought us the brand new Viper Blade Night Fang attack weapon that will poison enemies with its double heavies and aerial light heavy, has a wide ranged AoE attack with most of its light heavy variations on the ground, has one of the best charge attacks in the game, a ranged attack that will stun enemies and reset combo counter and infinite combo with
Wait until you see what I've learned!
Battle!
No holding back! Right into the trap!
Hell yeah, I sleepy matter of fact. I need to lie again. I might roll me out one more and take that thing to the bed and the low off. Keep fighting this nigga right here. Free leg bow. Free ski. Free one. Still smoking on that Gaffy. Dog. That's that Zaw, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that Zaw had me acting slow lately, bro. Y'all been mad at a nigga. Y'all been mad at me. Damn, that's that Zaw, I'm telling. What's up, my dog? What going on, bro? I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that, Kinky. You and Sailor, bro. Y'all boys stopping by for the Nate Light stream. I just coolin', man. We gotta get in that Striker like tomorrow, Kinky. Smoke small blunts of the Zaw. I'm telling you, bruh. Ain't even no point to fucking smoke a whole 3.5 in those Zaw. Ain't even no point for real. Wow. That nigga just get killed with goddamn particle expansion. Being too aggressive. That's what happens when niggas be too aggressive. He looking for me, I bet. Let's see. Hit me with his ult. I know he didn't hit me with his ult. I know my dog ain't hit me with his ult, not like that.
Awakening!
Take that! Leave it to me!
Full up top on one nigga joining. Then I'll be that Cedric nigga. Full up said somebody joining. That's why we in.
I don't wish to continue this friendship.
The funniest thing I've seen in my entire life.
I'm really excited about it.
I love you, man, for sickos.
Thank you, buddy.
An instant classic.
You make me feel too free.
Friendship, now playing in theaters nationwide.
I'm Peter Brown, and you won't see my commercials 24/7 because I think people are smart enough to remember to call Peter Brown when they need a local attorney after being injured by a drunk driver, a truck, or involved in a serious auto or work-related accident.
This is what happened, gang. It was one day, they was in the O. There's a couple people out there. A couple people. I ain't gonna say everybody's name. I'm just gonna say some 600 members and some over members and who knows who else. You know? It was a dice game.
We waiting on full up, man.
Shooting dice. One thing led to another thing. I don't know why it led to that. I can't tell y'all why it led to that. All I know is one thing led to another thing. And a 600 member and an overall member got into it. In the midst of them getting into it, shots get let off. Somebody actually got hit. I ain't gonna say who. R.I.P. Duke, man. On phone now. I never spoke on this because I wasn't trying to get nobody locked up. But Duke passed away, man. R.I.P. Duke. He can't get in trouble for this. All I know is whatever that happened, Duke got the blow on that. Somebody got hit on phone. He's shooting at the from 600. Mimo one of them that's getting shot at. Mimo get away on phone. That's why they be saying Mimo be faster than people. Cause I don't know how Mimo be getting out of that. Every jam on phone them. Just think about it. Shit with Lil Mizzy don't chase him. Got out that jail. Crashed the car, but he got out the jail. Then when they tried to do that shit in the studio with Dirk got out that jam on phone now. This got out that jam. The pool party, he got hit, but he lived. He got out that jam on phone now. Mimo get out that jam. Oh, they're grave. That's what they got there on for. He must got 5 feet because supposed to be surviving. Folks done had a couple situations where it could have went bad for him, or he could have got touched and supposed to be getting out that jam. Okay. But let's get back to the story. This happened, right? I think Duke had just came home not too long ago. So it was like this that happened, then it made a tension between the 0 and 600 because just had a real situation. I ain't gonna say a blick out because that would insinuate that somebody shot back. I don't know what nobody for 600 did. I ain't gonna speak on nobody that's alive what they did or what they didn't do. All I know is, Duke did that on phone now. So you gotta look at things from Mimo point of view, right? If you know when y'all was alive, a killer blew at you, shot your homie, meaning he was trying to shoot you too, because it ain't shooting in the air. Shot at you, he hit somebody. Why would Mimo be saying RIP to somebody that you know tried to kill him just because he did? That's why Mimo be lashing out. Now we finna go look up Mimo. You know Mimo talking about Duke like after Duke passed away. It was just a recent video. I guess I can watch this
He
video
said
too,
2 minutes, man.
Is he gonna pull it up? I just want to see the tweet. I probably could watch it right here. This probably be the best option of short.
After Monaduke and Youngin got killed in a triple shooting, Memo 600 wouldn't waste no time trolling Monaduke's death.
Alright, so the first thing Mimo said is, F out my DM talking about sorry for your loss. We ain't lost. You know, I ain't gonna curse. I'm trying not to curse even though I already been cursing. So that's the first sign that he ain't too sad about Duke passing away. Now y'all see why.
I'm trolling Monaduke's death, all because Duke banned him from Oakland after telling everyone Vaughn punched him out and took his pipe after fronting his move in front some bops.
He can't step a foot on my block. He would never step a foot on my block.
According to Melvin, after pulling up on some females to hang out, Duke started tweaking with Vaughn in front of the girls, and Vaughn had to knock him out and take his pipe.
On Steve, I remember Vaughn knocked his out, took his gun for showing out in Iowa in front of some hoes in LA. He knocked Duke's out. Took his pipe. You want to show out in front of some hoes on old.
Do you think Melvin opened that back door after Monaduke and Young?
So that's one instance where the stuff with Mimo and Duke. There's another instance. I ain't seen this, I don't think, but let me see.
One of they ass gonna die. They all gonna be dick riding like y'all always do when niggas die. Goofy style niggas be dying out here. I don't know why y'all even come talking to me. Oh, you stuck on niggas' head. Crush it.
Full of like playing with this bitch ass little dude, man. I don't fuck with this nigga no more, man.
Wheels start happening.
I don't fuck with quit ass niggas, man.
I went black for like a week. And poof. Gotta go.
Poof.
Well, I don't know what happened.
What about killing y'all Shinobi Striker niggas if y'all are loving Charleston, bro? I ain't glad this ain't no Charleston game, bro. I would've scourged me a nigga about this shit. We ain't getting into that energy. We ain't getting into that. I ain't getting into
that. To them situations. So Mimo kind of trolling them the same way he had something to do with it. I don't know if he did or didn't, but I would assume. I can't. The way this shit go, I can't assume nothing, bro. Cause I used to think when niggas be trolling on that, they really ain't had nothing to do with nothing. Cause I would just think it was smart enough to do that. Like I gave too much credit. I ain't talking about Mimo. I'm just talking about the rap in general. Like
little crybaby ass nigga need to go to quick battle.
too much credit, cause these be telling on themselves. Like literally, they will go clap it and then tell you they did things. I don't vote them and tell you how they did it, what they did it, what gun they did.
Yeah, we gotta play quick battle with this bitch nigga, cause this nigga gonna be crying if you whoop his ass too bad. This nigga, bitch ass. I'll never forget that shit.
As nobody now, but I really don't think that's the case. I would put that on him. But just recently, this what Mimo has said. He said everything got posted ain't about money.
Yeah, I already know what's going on. Philip think he's slick. He not gonna incorporate these two bitch ass niggas to come play with us. Now them boy go gang me and shit. So you already know what I about to do. I about to go and make me a toxic ass anti-bully gang build, man. I ain't playing with these niggas.
Stop D-Ride. And Mimo said something else. I think he said something like, when a dog tuck his tail, it's a month. Basically, I think he's talking about Trigger. Because I think Trigger might have said RP to Duke. And this the thing. A lot of y'all be getting mad at Mimo. And it's crazy, folks, that I've been catching myself lately like speaking in his favor. And I promise you, we don't got no relationship. I say we in the tour no more. We done definitely chopped it up. And we
I ain't
supposed to have
getting
interview
beat.
coming soon. I ain't
Fuck
gonna tell
that.
y'all. I just want to hit y'all with it. But like on phone now, I don't talk to me more for real, for real. Like I'm finna show you something. Like so you know, like this ain't him telling me none of this. I ain't even talk to him. We don't even follow each other. Y'all can see that. Like we don't follow each other. None of that shit. But I can honestly understand. Oh, you say Trigger wasn't the only one. See, I wasn't paying attention to a lot of this. I don't know who said RIP. You say Tate, everything. Other 600 members say RIP too. All right, so look, a lot of y'all saying, all right, Mimo tweaking, he gonna get killed. Why he doing this? He be trolling. He do too much. But gang, if a try to kill you, gang, and pop one of y'all homies, bro, and your homies know this, and they still cool with it, kicking with this, you gonna feel like your homie scared. And so you gonna start like, nigga, man, y'all scared. Y'all tucking y'all tail. What the like, bro? You gonna really start feeling like your homies are scared. Cause you gonna look at it from a point of view like, y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what happened. Why is you saying RP to this man? He tried to kill, gang. When I got shot, he laughed. He made fun of me. I could have died. Like I'm in a hospital bed bleeding. Gang, I'm in pain. They're making fun of this. And when something happened to him, and you supposed to be my homie from my block, we grew up together. Like we from the same hood, and you gonna say RP to this? You know what happened, folks? Of course, he got every right to feel some type of way, folks. Bro, he do. This ain't my business. I ain't judging nobody. I don't care. But I'm just looking from his point of view. He has every right to feel some type of way. Cause why would you be saying RIP or showing respect to? And if I would have died, he would have clowned me and made fun of me and said F me and been smoking me. Anybody gonna feel a way about that? Bro, anybody. I got homies who be around that I don't really be trusting because that happened in the past. It ain't even that deep, but it just be uncomfortable. And bro, be one about said I ain't feeling type of it. It's like, what? We from here, gang. We like, yeah, they might have been cool, whatever. Like, yeah, but we from here, gang. Okay, like we this. Why is you even if y'all don't get involved and take it there because it might be love or whatever, like why is you even kicking it or showing support, showing love to niggas? So and I'm from your hood, we from the same block. That's any nigga gonna feel a way about that. If y'all saying he wrong for that, y'all tweaking for real, for real. Like he got every right to feel how he wanna feel. And I think that's why he been saying what he been saying towards certain people, because he feel like ducking it or dick ride. I ain't saying that. These are my words, but bro, this is what he's saying. This how it feel. It's obvious. When you look at it and you see what's really going on, it's obvious. You see like, all right, folks feel away, and he should. How can I trust him that's doing stuff like that? It's hard to like. It's like that. But we guys, what the fuck is y'all doing, gang? Like, let's get into it. So this on phone be over kicking with the outs doing it, falls out over it. For real, for real. So I don't feel like Mimo tweaking this time. Mimo tweaked a lot of times. I say that much, but I don't think he tweaking this time. And I'm pretty sure he ain't the only way. I mean, he ain't the only person that might feel away. I ain't gonna say who else, but I'm pretty sure the only person that feel away if somebody got hit. You say Tay and Trigger did grow up with Duke though, so it's tricky. I get it. Yeah, grew up, but
Sick beats, Mrs. H. Thanks, Marvin.
When you join the Players Club, you get way more than you expect.
respect, more chances, more wins, more surprises. The Players Club. More happens here.
We 600, gang. Day over. That's where the line get drawn at. Oh, a lot grew together. Oh, four now the BDs and GDs grew together. We O block, y'all FPG. That's over with now. On four now, once this happened, it's over with. That's just how this go. That's how it is. All that we grew up together, no, over with. That's how you get back though. If you still got love for, have love from a distance. On phone now, that mean you got love because that mean you gonna never put the hard's way. You're not protecting nothing. But on phone now, you gotta move your hands from it because this what's going on game. You will get back though. You will. You gotta cut.
This gonna be a good exercise. Let's see how strong True Bleeder done get. I ain't fight him in a long time. Other than the Shinobi Striker shit, True Bleeder, he cool now. He a real nigga. But fucking
when you click up, this is what the happens. You click up and then boom, somebody fall out. Don't got the same love that they got for their real homies. And now it's taking too far. Because it's from the same hood, had love for each other, fell out. It's probably a box, or all right, you get over it. Because probably wouldn't even do certain things like take niggas' pipe set up still. Because rock. You know, because we do these type of things if it was real love. But I get the cooking up though, because it's like when you look at it, it's like that's kind of the reason why BD's in the position they in on the music side, and the BD's was in the position they was in on the music side. Because when you think about how it's like, it's a beautiful idea. When you look at how it was in the beginning, well, they was like, army through this. They had 300, 600, over. What else? I know this. But then the kids kind of doing this shit too. They getting that shit in the world. You know, but it wasn't the same game opponent. They all have hard to do. So when you look at how it is now, he's not off the fool opponent. It's what the same move does pick up, but it's all, I can't say it's all but my team is all because how that thing up. So when things go bad, take things what they think is no fish. It's never yeah, hold on, but shout out back to when I people just take it too far, bro. It's not what I do. Like, if they want to do something, they have a big group. Like, damn, we got TP, we got Lil Reese, we got Crazy, we got Taylor, we got LA, we got Rondo at the time, we got Ted, we got, and, Ocho at the time. We got Pop at the time. Bro, it was just so many people. So big, but it's like, alone with all that years ago. Never did. And I'm not an eyewitness to this. So what I'm trying to say really don't fucking matter. We're the whole thing. I didn't do this. Now we gotta know, like, somebody that actually got to know the type of person I am. Yeah, they know what they can say. Meaning, like, they know if they talk to you, when they told me this shit, I wasn't gonna go say this. Yeah, just go around and you say you got
Every dollar budgeters can be on time.
Ninja hop!
Was a little tough. Way different than when they first started.
not do that at all. It's not saying that, but all I'm saying is you got right to that. I was glad that somebody gunfire to say that that's a wrong kind of mission nobody's trying to until you get yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Now I wonder what happened with E.
I've been destroying them niggas, man. Like grabbing this nigga arm, throwing this nigga, choking this nigga, slapping up this nigga, giving this nigga a wedgie, blowing smoke in this nigga face, lighting a blunt in the nigga face and slapping his ass up.
Even rap, I want to talk about something too that I said with the it ain't a big detail, but it kind of is. When I said the stuff with Mimo and Duke, I had said it was 600 people. It wasn't. It was Mimo and for that was 600. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. All of it. I don't be trying to say too much. I be trying to get y'all just what y'all need, but not too much. Cause bro, no.
There's one guy in Russia that Vladimir Putin, the president, fears more than anyone else. He wears a lot of different hats. He's a political activist. He's a YouTuber.
Damn, my dog been in the hallway for
He's
a long time.
Quality drone footage to help.
I don't feel like hearing all that shit.
Okay, let's start.
Bro, the way I met Aaron the Plumber was through Lemon's Beat. Because I met them together at the real life.
Bring it on!
You know how we get around. The man Lemon's and when the situation came up with Aaron, you know, he had took Aaron out of his team. You know what I'm saying? Helping him on the services, helping him guide him through this. But look, Aaron's territory, bro. He was negotiating. He negotiated a deal for like 400,000 a fight on his own. He tried. He tried. So look, I tell him what negotiation parameters he needs to follow. Please, it was a 360 to 400. He said he's not dealing with too much stress. I'm looking like, damn. So you know we got the man to down and down. Okay, look, come to the spot. We'll make a trainer for you here. You got the boxing gym and shit in the wall. You can train down here. I'm gonna bring it down and just rock with him. But guess we got the call. My auntie gets good at to move around. You know, like I didn't really see like I didn't see no fly activity for the and you know, Aaron really values his love about the paperwork. Yeah, I'm telling you about this shit. I want to get him my opportunity. He's going to see it first. Oh, I called. I said, look, he said, I'll do my care. I'm a gangster. And I'm a boxer. I'm a security. So whatever. I'm a boxer. They had fights. Yellow be holding. He be experienced. Yellow out of they not
no, that no, man.
Bring it up.
That's called integrity because you have more you not. I don't you not speaking on me. There's no way you speak on me on one way. I don't care you that. Hey girl here, I'm tired tonight. Spit on me and all do nothing. Don't spit back. The reason this is hilarious to me is that's what he said. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I've seen both not biting my tongue or doing nothing. I see both points that do big stuff that you I'm just waiting if I can't do nothing. I know I look at ask him what he can do or something like that. What you gonna do, man? If somebody spit on you, a grown man spit on you, you got a firearm. That's what we're if you spit on me, I'm gonna try to take your phone. Baby, it's fucking stupid. I'm killing you. I'm gonna go into this bottle. What that doing? Big what? Adam and Big Baby talking. I feel like Big Baby was taking a picture trying to shoot Adam or somebody. He's never gonna have it. He's never gonna have it. Adam think gave him 8,000. He said Big Baby was well. He said Big Baby was paid while he was broke. He said he stopped sending the check. I don't like that dude, bro. Yeah, he made a video saying Big Homie CC called to make peace with Adam. I'm not calling you, dude. But I straight how before that after. I don't trust myself.
I didn't see the part where unread text message from you saying you're not
I'm texting you and said, I can make peace with Adam. I said, shit, bro. I don't look at him like he's like, man, I don't know, you scared. That's why you know I saw him. And he worked with the police. He worked with the Man, what are somebody beefing with somebody who worked with the law? I'm goddamn fool. But that's why I love. I'm goddamn fool. Go ahead, nigga. Go over there. Bring on the police. I'm about to go off. Hey, but I'm cool. Don't nobody vote. I don't look at him.
I'll take you on any time.
Like, you and I got a personal relationship, bro. I'll never kick it with dudes, man. I'm not
not drinking a Corona with dude. The man said, that man said, Diddy Freak Off sounds like a good time on a Friday night. That's what he said, man.
Putting Jordan numbers up on them niggas.
With the baby oil residue on his head.
That nigga was bird. I know you the boys before.
Bro, I never met one porn star who didn't make same-sex videos. I just never seen
you out there. Who let their wife get big cock?
Gee, you finna, and you at the crib cuddling with her and dude nothing in her. You wild as hell.
And not only did he blew all in her, that nigga made love to that nigga wife. I'll never look at my bitch the same again.
Bro, if my girl don't have to call me no more.
You not my girl.
Hell no.
That's like just marrying and being in a relationship with prostitutes. How are you my girl? Bitch, you's a hoe. You a freak.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content.
Best known for the rappers Lil Durk and Lil Reese. 600.
Squat.
This is Buick. Now. Buick. Exceptional by design.
Get 0.9% APR on these Buick models. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get up to $3,000 allowance on Encore GX.
I don't wish to continue this friendship.
You make me feel too free. People need rules. Give me a second chance. Get the nose.
Stay curious, Craig Waterman.
Squad. Skiller baby, they tried to take out Skiller baby. What's going on?
FBI, open up!
Oh damn. They tried to take out Skiller, man. That's crazy, man.
In the past 3 years, it seemed from the outside looking in, Skiller Baby been having public disputes and altercations with another local rapper who go by the name of GMO Stacks. But before we go over the details of their alleged beef, let's talk about how it allegedly started, what most people don't know. It's a guy named CP, well known in Detroit, got a lot of respect. CP was GMO Stacks' big homie. Now CP, he ended up having a baby with Skiller Baby cousin, allegedly by the name of Ariana. One day CP had put his hands on his baby mother, who did call Skiller Baby. And when Skiller Baby had arrived, he put his hands on CP.
Okay, so this how the beef started. You got a baby by his cousin, you put your hands on your cousin tells Skiller Baby pull up and you feel me, he put the paws on you. Now we got a problem. Do your homework. Do your homework, go keep your hands to yourself though. Do your homework, go not touching, not hitting no females, folks. Do your homework only if you hit my cousin, I hit you back.
And from that day forward, GMO Stacks had allegedly inherited the beef. So when we see beef, allegedly, with GMO Stacks and Skiller Baby, with the alleged chain situation or altercations at the stadium, Skiller Baby responded saying this.
Y'all walk up on a nigga while he with a pregnant lady. Yeah, man. Then y'all walk up on me trying to go live, man. Stop doing that shit. That live shit. This police shit.
Okay,
then
here goes.
Y'all niggas walk up on me trying to talk, and y'all send the bitches, nigga, of all of them, to talk to me. You know he been getting hold for the last 10 years, nigga, and he 35.
Oh no.
And he watching me go
Wait until you see what I've learned.
Shut it down. With me and I think Skiller like my age. You think he like 26 or something like that. put y'all on to some of the easiest money you will ever make in your life. Cash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games. All you need is the email and password, follow the directions on each of the campaigns, you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game. On average, it only takes about 7 minutes on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go to the description below, and start using that now.
At the same time that I also consider major celebrities that also And, you know, after a video gets posted where they claim Gmo said they did a notification, skill maybe you know, there's great information time now, and then anything from the video I'm seeing segregated the last one. Cats that are watching skill baby flourish like, oh, well, whose side do we take on this, and can we not work with Gmo because
Takes you. Shelly is ready to drive you forward. With new power unleashed. Every package is new
Sorry ass watching me so hard, bro. Instead he get first place, I guess I'm gonna beat the shit out of his ass after this. I'm gonna really stress his ass out.
Now, I think just said this has been no arrest. We went on there and said, I'm afraid almost 20% of this guy, really fun. I don't know why, but I do know after doing my research. Very close friends. This is one of them.
peace on everyone's heart.
That's crazy. That shit ain't.
Continue to bless the world. I know I'm not perfect, but I just want to show my faith out loud. Give you the praise and the glory. I know I have a huge platform, so I just want to show how good God has been to me and stress that and keep stressing I'm nothing without you.
For sure.
I pray you bring the world closer together.
That's crazy.
I know I'm not the best prayer in the world, and sometimes I slip, but I understand that no one's perfect but you, Lord God. I'm not judging anybody for whatever God they serve. I just hope everybody serves a God. Praying for my timeline. I'm thank you for my health. I'm thank you for waking me up every day.
That's crazy.
Keeping me breathing, keeping me understanding,
keeping me breathing,
keeping my mental straight.
That's crazy, dang. That 4 days later, he almost got killed. He was a few inches away, gang.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? And people be saying a lot of shit, but what if them few inches was only given to him because of this prayer? Because he asked God for it. You know what I'm saying? Do your homework on asking God for the prayers and God coming through. Phone them great. Do your homework on God listening. You feel? Nah, but it seemed weird when I first heard it. I was on the way home yesterday, and my girl had seen it on Instagram. I was like, damn, bro. But I don't know, cause I ain't know, like, Skilla don't strike me as the type of dude that's on the internet and yapping up. I never seen him on the internet, like, going at niggas and, you feel me, getting into it and crashing out and, you know, I never seen him do all that. So it was surprising to me. It wasn't like a, I don't know what rapper I can name, but it wasn't like one of them niggas who on the internet claiming bodies and dissing they dead ops and all that. I never heard none of that, so it was surprising to me. What I will say though, gang, just stay out of Detroit, because I know what happened in the Michigan, Detroit area. You can't go back there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas I know. It's probably a pretty good reason why you was back. You probably just stopping by. I don't know what the situation was, but I know that you gotta stay out of your hometown, especially when you from a place like that. You know what I'm saying? You from a place like Detroit, like, you was a few inches away from being, unfortunately, another rapper that got killed in his own city. You was a few inches away from that by getting grazed twice in the head and one in the back and one in the hand. You know what I'm saying? That one in the hand, I don't know what that situation was. I don't know if your hand could have been here. I don't know where your hand was at. So it's like you was too close to passing away over what sound like some dumb shit. But just because niggas be hating, you know what I'm saying? Just because he gonna push me, he gonna hug me, and he think he got that money, and he think he cool now. Even though I used to go to school with him, and he think he all that now. I'ma show him. Niggas do shit like that, bro. They weird like that, bro. People is like that, man. They will kill you just to make themselves feel better overnight real quick, and then be in jail for the next 60 years crying like I shouldn't have done it, but you still, you know what I'm saying? You ain't coming back. So it's like, bro, man, if you from a place like Detroit, if you from LA or New York, and you from the hoods of LA and you want to stay in LA after you make it and move to Beverly Hills or move to Calabasas or whatever like that, you might have a better chance. But in places like Chicago, Philly, Detroit, Baltimore, goddamn it, I don't know what else I can think of. Alabama, Atlanta, you in places like that, gang, and you stay in that city, bro, it's a high likelihood that some hating ass weirdo is gonna start a beef with you, or remember that time you ain't give him a goddamn pencil in the middle school fucking classroom, or remember that time when a girl picked you over him in the fucking 6th grade. Now he trying to kill you because you done pulled up flexing with the bread. But I'm glad still okay, folks. Y'all be great, see, and be safe, ski. It's hot. It's gonna be summertime. These niggas gonna act a fool. It's gonna be full moons, all that. Y'all keep a tug on you. Go now. You slide through your city, nigga. Have a bulletproof truck. Stay your ass in the highs. You feel? Summertime, niggas be outside. Sometimes when I stay my ass in, you feel? Sometimes when I ass be in the house. If I'm not in the house, I'm somewhere cool and I ain't in the city. I don't want to mingle, none of that. Go now.
Love spending time in the water but can't find the time? Hidden Cove Marina is your gateway to easy boating adventures. Forget the hassle of towing, fueling, and stocking up on supplies. Just call ahead and we'll have your boat ready for you. Enjoy easy access to the water without the crowd with our new full-service dry stack facility. Sponsor limited. Secure yours today at HiddenCoveMarinaMC.com, where your perfect day in the water begins.
These folks know how to get in on a good thing. How to get in on the fun. Get in on juicy, saucy, fall off the bone craveability. And get in on hot off the grill goodness straight to your table. At Smoky Bones, we'll do the cooking. Low, slow, and smoky, or fast fire. It's National Barbecue Month and the Bones Big Duo is just $14.99. That's an app and an entree for under $15. All you have to do is get in here. Smoky Bones. Meat is what we do.
Everybody loves a good team-up. We like seeing Batman team up with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Naruto team up with Sasuke in the 4th Great Shinobi World War, even Vegeta and Goku teaming up to create Gogeta or Vegito. But what happens when the bad guys team up? What happens when the bad guys decide to see how many of them they can get together and form an alliance against the good? Well, it's still absolutely incredible, and we all love watching it happen, but it is a problem. But the problem with grouping up bad guys is that bad guys are usually bad guys or girls, and therefore making teams of bad guys is kind of difficult because big personalities tend to clash in a way non-conducive to teamwork. And the Akatsuki is no exception to this rule. See, the Akatsuki is a group of 9 or 10 or 11 bad guys in Naruto, depending on who you ask. But the problem with putting up to 11 murderous sociopaths in the same room with each other is that somebody's probably gonna get murdered. And now the team just got one person smaller and therefore one person weaker. So when you're building a team of bad guys, you gotta try and find personalities that are gonna work together so the bad guys can maximize each other's power. And therefore, the Akatsuki actually goes one step further than just collecting a couple of bad guys and giving them cloaks. See, the Akatsuki took the whole bad guy meetup thing one step further by splitting all of these bad guys into 2-man teams, of which there's 5. Kind of. And all of these 2-man teams are made with the personalities and abilities of the people in the 2-man teams in mind. At least, that's what they say. Because I would argue that the 2-man teams of the Akatsuki, while they do line up personality-wise, do not line up power-wise. In fact, I would even take it one step further and say that the abilities of most of the 2-man teams in the Akatsuki tend to contradict each other. And that the 2-man teams that were selected in the Akatsuki might have actually been one of the biggest reasons the Akatsuki had a downfall in the first place. Because obviously every single member of the Akatsuki is skill. But if every single member of the Akatsuki was placed with somebody who could maximize their potential, I'd argue they'd still be king. Which obviously wouldn't be good for the plot of Naruto, but it would be good for the Akatsuki. And in today's video, we're not worried about the plot of Naruto. Which is why today we're talking how I would fix the Akatsuki team. Specifically to be as balanced, broken, and long-lasting as possible. And therefore probably win in the battle against all of the major villages and enact the Eye of the Moon plan. But it's not my world, so I'm not worried. But before we get to balancing or breaking anything, guys, please, for me, like this video, hey, hit that noted button. And if you like the idea,
I thought these niggas not forget about the game.
The Lead Commander, where instead of talking about Naruto or Boruto, I talk all over anime. And if you just like the idea of me talking about anime, you're gonna love my anime podcast, Talkers Anonymous, where me and Danny Mata break down everything that happened in anime this week. It's available on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. So the Akatsuki, one of the most iconic villain groups, if not just anime groups in history. Whether it be the cloaks, the members, the deaths, or the rings, everything about this group is iconic. And quite honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and complain about the teams of the Akatsuki. In fact, I would argue the teams of the Akatsuki are substantially better than any other team grouping in all of Naruto, being leagues better than something like the Konoha 13s. Now this makes sense, because all the members of the Akatsuki came to the Akatsuki while they were fully formed adults, with all of their moves already learned. On top of this, they had already developed their personality. Therefore, pretty much everything you needed to take into account about a human being before signing them up to be with another human being 24/7, you pretty well. Thus, I've already said the personality pretty much matched up as everything possible. So Sasuke and Hero, who are both either artists or artists, get together through their love of art. Itachi and Kasami get along because they're both fiercely loyal to each other. Konan and Nagato get along because they're Chinese friends. Kakuzu and Hidan get along
and if he can keep enemies still, Hidan can get their blood, and then GG's. So the zombie duo, as much as they hate each other, actually is a pretty good duo. But they could be better. The third duo is even better than the zombie duo, but once again, not perfect. Because the third duo that we're going to talk about is Kisame and Itachi. Now, this is another duo that complement each other. Kisame is a close quarter combat / mid-range specialist. He wants to be up close and personal against you to use Samehada to tear through your flesh and therefore seep out your chakra. But he also has an incredibly wide and strong arsenal of water ninjutsu that he can use against you in the mid-range. Now, I wouldn't call Itachi a close quarter specialist, though his taijutsu is incredible. I mean, Edo Tensei Itachi threw hands with KCM1 Naruto. I would say Itachi falls more into the classification of mid-range / support. On top of that, with the usage of his Susanoo, he could also fall under the defense category, as not only is the Susanoo basically impenetrable, but his Yata mirror reflects all ninjutsu. Now, this is a duo whose abilities can complement each other, though Itachi's abilities don't really need much in the way of complement. See, basically everything that Itachi wields is a one-hit kill. Tsukiyomi Amaterasu is Totsuka Blade, with Itachi's only real weakness being that his Susanoo is incomplete, and therefore it can't fly. So in an ideal world, Itachi has a teammate who's able to funnel people towards him, which I guess with the usage of high-level water ninjutsu, Kisame could do. But there's a huge dichotomy between these two characters that I actually believe makes them bad teammates. See, Kisame's entire kit is actually built around a long fight. See, Samehada is not the kind of sword that can cut you in half in one swing. I mean, it could cut me in half in one swing, but I'm not a ninja. A fight against Kisame while he's wielding Samehada is actually just him trying to cut you a couple of times and siphon off all your chakra. And therefore, Kisame is more of a long fighter. However, Itachi is the exact opposite. Itachi tries to end a fight as fast as he possibly can, be it through Tsukiyomi Amaterasu or the Totsuka Blade. And this is because Itachi runs out of chakra incredibly quickly, while Kisame is considered the tailed beast. Because of this difference in their fighting style, both of them are at very different parts of their fight if they're fighting simultaneously. And in an ideal circumstance, Itachi has somebody with a transport ability who can move him if he ever overextends his chakra. And so even though their abilities do complement each other's a little bit, and personality-wise, these two probably click more than any other duo in the Akatsuki, there are some definite points where these two could be substantially better matched to each other. The next duo we're going to talk about is Nagato and Konan. Nagato is a genuine all-arounder. There's nothing he cannot and will not do. That's just the Rinnegan for you. He has the ability to track and sense chakra. He has the ability to heal his 6 paths of pain. He has the ability to absorb ninjutsu. The Devil Path was able to square up with Naruto in his 6 tails form. He's a close quarter combat, mid-range, long-range, support, defense, healer, everything you could ever want in a person. So matching him up with somebody isn't hard because he basically covers all of the bases by himself. So is Konan a good match for Nagato? Yeah, like I said, he would be well matched with anybody. But Konan herself is a mid-range specialist and probably has the highest battle IQ in the Akatsuki outside of Itachi. So she would also be well suited with a lot of people. And I think honestly, she would be better suited in other teams that allowed her to shine more. Now obviously she's fiercely loyal to Nagato and hates leaving his side, and there's probably nobody in the Akatsuki who would take protecting Nagato's body as seriously as her. I still think Nagato and Konan would be better if split up. And our last team is Tobi and Zetsu. This team is meh. Tobi isn't even always teamed up with Zetsu. Zetsu is obviously incredibly powerful. He punched a hole in Madara like Madara was a free coffee punch card. And Tobi is Obito, who was also, just like Nagato, a complete and utter all-arounder. Well, obviously Zetsu falls more into the support / IQ role, as Zetsu probably has the highest IQ out of anybody in the Akatsuki. But Zetsu is boring to talk about, so when we're building these new Akatsuki teams, I'm going to replace him with a former member of the Akatsuki, Orochimaru, because he's way more interesting to me. Oh, you don't like that? I don't care, it's my video. And just like that, we've covered all 5 of the Akatsuki duos, what their roles are in their specific teams, how they feed off of each other, and how they're holding each other back. So how would I fix these duos? Well, I would focus way less on personality and way more on combat ability. Sure, there's a possibility that these 2 team members kill each other, but there's also the possibility that they get along. And we learned from Akatsuki Hiden, even though each and every single one of them are terrible, they do have the ability to relate to other people, even Hidan. Which is why, first off, I'm breaking up the zombie duo, and I'm placing Hidan with Sasori. See, the biggest thing that's happening is that spectrum, and then you get Kisame, Kakushi, Hidan, and a couple of other people. But most definitely, the reason I chose Hidan is because Hidan, more than any of Hidan is straightforward, because all he has is of your blood, and you're dead. But the crazy bit is, it doesn't have to be Hidan. Anybody can get your blood, so long as your blood gets Hidan.
Fire style, majestic destroyer blade! Water style, liquid bullet! Nice try! Water style, liquid bullet! Water style, liquid bullet! Water style, liquid bullet! Water style, liquid bullet! Let's go! Hey, spot back! Yeah!
You gotta allow Hidan to maximize the potential, but also gives Hidan the possibility to take the blood off of one of Sorcery puppets and then use that for it. Originally, you probably wouldn't be able to stop Hidan from doing that because Sorcery could just push you away because the power of the ritual was done. Hidan goes to
Fire style, majestic destroyer blade! Yeah!
Control soccer. This would not only probably increase the speed of Hidan, but also allow
Fire style, majestic destroyer blade!
Imagine now that if any of those puppets get a drop of your blood, you die. That is substantially more powerful than just a man flying above the puppets throwing bombs. What about that? With the other half of the puppet because we're sending to over the Kakuzu and Data. Now,
Summoning
get along
Ninja Hop!
because obviously Kakuzu
Water style, liquid bullet! Let's go! Awakening! Water style, liquid bullet! Water style, liquid bullet!
the fact that they're both wielders of a forbidden jutsu, with Kakuzu wielding Earth Grudge Spear and Datara having his hand mouths. But even if we're assuming that their personalities don't match up, their abilities absolutely do. So I know what you're saying here.
Nick, you're putting two AoE spammers with each other.
And yes, I am. See, the biggest problem with the Datara and Sorcery team is that they didn't have a close quarter combat specialist. But if you add Kakuzu into the mix, even though close quarter combat isn't his specialization, he is incredible at it. Tie that into the fact that if you put both of these people on top of Datara's exploding bird, you basically have the Naruto version of an AC-130. What do I mean by that? Imagine, for a second, that not only was Datara hurling exploding clay bombs at you in the shapes of spiders and birds and dragons and people, but on top of that, behind him was Kakuzu, firing off every kind of elemental release there is. See, they lightning, fire, water, earth, or wind, everything is flying at you. So now not only do you have to avoid the explosions from Datara, you have to avoid the ninjutsu from Kakuzu. And it's all happening from a couple 100 meters in the sky, and there's nothing you can do about it unless you fly or have long-range options. It's basically like having Chopper Gunner on Rust. You're gonna rack up some kills. But even if you're worried about people screaming about how you're hacking up in the air, you could just put Kakuzu on the ground, and you could put Datara in the sky. And Kakuzu could spam his AoE attacks from the ground, while Datara spammed his AoE attacks from the sky. And considering the fact Kakuzu has 5 hearts, Datara probably wouldn't have to be worried about possibly hurting Kakuzu, as any explosive damage to Kakuzu probably wouldn't even hurt him in the first place because his body is made out of fibers. And even if, hypothetically, Datara does hurt Kakuzu, he can just replace one of his masks with the heart of whoever they just killed. And if by some chance somebody manages to close the distance between the explosions and elemental release, Kakuzu could just battle them in hand-to-hand combat. It would be an absolute and utter nightmare to battle against these two simultaneously. With the only real problem being that Kakuzu would have to worry about hitting Datara's explosive clay with lightning release. But there's no stipulation that Kakuzu has to control all elemental releases with every single one of his masks. The reason he did that is so we could combine certain elemental releases to make them stronger. You can just pick up like a second fire mask or a second wind mask, because the masks represent the ninjutsu prowess of the person that the heart was taken from. After Kakuzu and Datara, I would have Nagato and Orochimaru. I know, they wouldn't get along. The second that Nagato phased out while controlling all 6 paths of pain, Orochimaru would bite him and be like, your body's mine now, because Orochimaru would want the Rasengan. But then again, maybe he wouldn't want Nagato's body, because, I mean, he was in the Akatsuki and he never tried Nagato. And if we're being real, that kind of makes sense, because Nagato's body is, like, nailed drilled into the ghetto statue. So, like, I wouldn't want that body either. Orochimaru would probably just pluck out his Rinnegan and run away really fast. He's definitely not going to be as concerned for protecting Nagato's body as Konan is. But once again, perfect world here, okay? Stick with me. Nagato and Orochimaru are the puppet crew, and not
Wait until you
actual
see what
ninja
I've
puppets. See,
learned.
obviously, we all know that Nagato controls the 6 paths of pain, with each one being a manifestation of one of the 6 base powers of the Rinnegan. And that alone is one of the most powerful jutsus in the entirety of Naruto. You know who else wields one of the most powerful jutsus in the entirety of Naruto? Orochimaru. So how would Orochimaru join this puppet crew? A little jutsu known as Edo Tensei. The combination of these two together would be awful. But awful for the people they fight, not awful for each other. Because Orochimaru and Nagato could just hold up wherever Nagato's body is. Now try fighting while he may be more focused on things like ninjutsu and genjutsu, also can definitely cut it up with some taijutsu. And let's say you somehow identify exactly where Nagato is near fire from the which has been shown to stop Obito. I know, Nick, you're making a lot of top-heavy teams here, but the way I'm building it, all of these teams are going to be very powerful anyways. So why am I placing Itachi and Obito together? Is it because they've worked together previously during the I mean, well, that doesn't hurt. They have a track record of working together successfully. I mean, all of these are dead. But they don't like each other. I mean, they don't hate each other. I mean, obviously, Obito was like vaguely aware of Itachi joining the Akatsuki in order to spy on the Akatsuki, and obviously Itachi was there mostly to spy on Obito for the hidden link. Well, does it? Itachi wasn't doing the Akatsuki. But it really at what point is the intel no longer we could also just simply go into Itachi Susanoo. Tie that into the fact that Obito is in possession of all of the Sharingan of the Uchiha clan, some of which are probably Fukaku's MS, and these two pairing up could lead to Itachi getting EMS. So while both of these guys obviously have incredible mid-range options, slapping both of these defense-heavy all-arounders on the same team would make an unkillable duo, and they would probably be the strongest duo on the Akatsuki, which is why I probably should have saved them for last. But instead, in last, we have Kisame and Konan. Why are they together? Because both of their names start with K. No, the real reason they're together is because I built the other 4 teams, then I was like, who do I have left? And then it was like, oh, Kisame and Konan, but ironically, they work together really well. Why do they work together very well? Because for the first time on this list, personality-wise, they line up perfectly. Kisame and Konan are 2 of the most loyal people, not just in the Akatsuki, but possibly in anime history. Kisame loves Itachi, like a brother, and would do anything to protect Itachi. He is that close and that loyal to him. Konan is incredibly loyal to Nagato, so much so that she leads the hidden reign for him, while Nagato is away doing Akatsuki thing for years. She stands by Nagato's side every time he uses the 6 passive pain so she can protect his body. She took his whole body back to the Hidden Rain and protected his Rinnegan with her life. These two have put on a team with each other, would be fiercely loyal to each other. On top of that, both of them aren't the biggest fans of the Akatsuki. In fact, I would say these two are probably the least happy to be on the Akatsuki out of anybody in the Akatsuki.
Somewhere in that Ten-Tail's hideout, two souls hang suspended between life and death. Their chakra is sealed inside of the Thorn Soul.
My name's Ethan. I started smoking menthol cigarettes to be just like the cool guys in the ads. Here's my tip. There's nothing cool about smoking and having a stroke. I guess they forgot to mention that in the ads.
Tobacco companies aggressively target black communities with menthol ads. You can quit. For free help, text QUIT now to 333-888.
Real talk, you guys. $3 medium Dunkin' refreshers. Tropical guava is the one, and you have definitely got to try this. Yeah, it's good.
Somewhere in that Ten-Tail's hideout, two souls hang suspended between life and death. Their chakra is sealed inside of the Thorn Soul bulbs that were birthed in that hideout in the first place. One belongs to Moegi Kazamatsuri, sealed and silent, her chakra being absorbed to create the being known as Matsuri. The other belongs to Shinki, whose chakra is being used to create Ryu. And ironically, this Ten-Tail's clone was used to try to bring the Sand Village to its knees. But the real question isn't who is going to be saved now that both of these beings have been defeated and the Thorn Soul bulbs of Moegi and Shinki are available to be taken back to their respective hosts. But instead, it's about who will get their Thorn Soul bulbs stolen. Because in the shadows of salvation, someone is waiting, watching, ready to take the soul that nobody chose. In short, Jura will steal Matsu's Thorn Soul Bulb. That's not a prediction, that's going to be a spoiler. Also, the chapter reviews might already be out on the channel by the time you guys are seeing this. The editor is changing towards the videos, but that there might be a slight delay. So if you're seeing this one 20 seconds, then expect for it to be tomorrow because the video is up. 23rd, and thank you in advance for your understanding, but the longer the review is more than just being short. Otherwise, you can edit the review. Now, this is a random stuff. Let me make this very quick. More of that song that has right now. Generation of five Kage to have ever been made Kage. So this is a simple takedown. I want you to think about Gaara's unconscious body being stuck inside of Shinji's ceiling. Without thinking, it's about the entire nation losing their leader. The legend by contrast is not going anywhere. He's until the just whooped Boruto's ass from Monday to Sunday, and they made a whole new holiday to celebrate Boruto getting beat down. Jura isn't just a monster. He's not like out of there without at least one Thorn Soul Ball. We've seen before, he's not above trying to reason with Shinobi, especially Konoha Shinobi. The idea that he says that you can take one without both. I think there is something to that. And I think that's for a good reason. Konoha might have been way Moxley going so hard. You're a the same goes after
Luckily, we don't forget our flea meds anymore. We stay on top of it thanks to Chewy Pharmacy. They make it so easy and convenient. Chewy Pharmacy sends our meds straight to our door so we never even have to leave the house. So I can focus on the important parts of my day, like making sure my cat's getting using my kids.
When Matsuri was reborn out of Moegi's chakra and she was told to name who her target was going to be, we all know that she picked Konohamaru. However, what you might forget is that she almost picked Team 10, the students of Moegi. She specifically said she can feel their hatred and that they intrigued her. That moment was filled with tension and also foreshadowing. It wasn't just Konohamaru who said, whoever did this to Moegi would pay. It was also Team 10. They have been brought prominently into the story for Boruto Part 2 for a reason. This sets up a perfect emotional narrative. Her students, Shikadai, Chocho, and Inojin, were already connected to her suffering. By having Jura take her Thorn Soul Bolt, the series gives them a personal stake in the next battle. This isn't just about a student saving a teacher. It's almost about revenge, redemption. Moegi gave everything in order to protect her village. And now her students who are carrying her will of fire have to give everything in order to get her back. Plus, from a narrative balance standpoint, Boruto, Kawaki, and Sarada, they're basically on edge about to confront global threats. But that next tier of young ninja, Team 10, they need a purpose. They're not strong enough as they are now to just walk up to Matsuri and hit her over the head and take everything. But this now gives them true skin in the game in order to try to level up. Which as a battle shonen, you're going to have some off-screen moment and they're going to jump up a few tiers. It's going to happen. In this case, several tiers. This is going to give them a purpose. This is going to make it personal. This is where you potentially see Shikadai show off that he is a genius just like Boruto. Shikadai literally has two parents who are two of the biggest geniuses in the history of Naruto. The idea that Shikadai comes up with some kind of plan that levels the playing field is not that crazy. Especially now that they're getting all this intel on Jura in real time. Now, this hits even harder when you dive deeper into the Shinto and Buddhism theme. So, in Buddhism, attachment leads to suffering. The act of choosing who to save is a karmic test. To desire Moegi's rescue over the utilitarian need to save Shinki,
Bring it on!
Imbalance, and that imbalance would have consequences. Moegi, as a female shinobi, tied up in a tree, it echoes divine archetypes. In Shinto, female spirits, like Konoha Sakuya Hime, they are tied to nature, fertility, and preservation. They're often sacrifice for greater cycles to continue. That might be what's going on here. He might be sacrificed in order to have something bigger play out. Gara, even if it's just saving him, it's a bigger payoff than just saving him away. He's choosing to save Shinji. The narrative would reflect that he did between action and hope, duty and desire. The sacrifice the woman left behind is not because she's important, but because her suffering it becomes a catalyst. Jura's death, or rather his forced hostage taking of her spiritual goal, it becomes a symbolic demonstration. He isn't just stealing chakra, he's violating his control himself. He puts himself where no soul should be. He becomes anti-nature by lying to himself. He is a monster out of sync with all spiritual laws. This would lead us to picture for a second. The team is breathing easy. Shinki is back. Gara's unsealed. They have a sense of relief. And then suddenly they realize what they had to give up in order to save. This is the horror, which is the dread. Because right now, Moegi, she isn't just being hunted down the road. She's captured in mind, body, and spirit. And she's being forced via mockery to harm people that she truly cares about. This in turn elevates Team 10. They're no longer just statutory characters or real people characters. They're no longer rolling out, just as the original Team 10 in Naruto manga. Forget everything you saw in the anime, just in Naruto. Team 10 has been developed. There's a reason why Team 10 was so closely associated with Team 1. There's a reason why Jura wants Team Award. All roads push into this. Two souls. That's just the case. Click here on the left to check out the board and chapter review. It's also on the channel. Click here up top to check out this video from my One Piece channel, and click here on the right to check out video from my Anime Explain channel.
That's fine.
How do you compromise? We ask, why do you have to? Because there's electric, and then there's the ultimate electric driving machine. Your purchase of a new BMW will help enrich veterans' lives.
you into one of those black holes to the point where she was able to explode and disintegrate him, leaving like Boruto did with Chidori when he hit him with a fully charged Rasengan Uzahiko.
Battle!
Break the barrier! A Soul Lord that may have also partially destroyed in the explosion, as when we see Ryu's Soul Lord floating in the air, it appears as though parts have been blown out of it. And after already that fight against
I can't see shit.
ready for this?
I won't lose to you.
It's here. Wayfarer's big Memorial Day clearance is on now. Right now through May 27th, shop Wayfarer's Memorial Day clearance for up to 70% off everything home. And kickstart your summer with savings.
Wherever the world takes you, Chad is ready to drive you forward. With pure power unleashed and user-forward technology. Leads to new possibilities. Chevrolet. Let's drive.
Not outside.
Looks like
She have flame formation!
looking for the empty tank. He ain't letting the real know that he not outside. You know, I'm understanding
Right into the trap! Let's go, team!
600, you know, memo 600,
Take
600
this!
breeze.
Whirlwind!
You know, 2 or 600, that's what we do. Show they straight.
Not outside.
But that's the only thing. I'm not sure people will still be on the floor. You know, their coaches are. You know, that's where you
Teamwork, everyone!
got locked up.
my back.
You know, he tripping on doing
Thanks.
anything. You can risk your life for a run. He jumped out here trying to get
3, 2, 1. Battle complete!
Style and substance in the GMC Sierra. Or
there's this house.
What the hell? What the hell is Barry? What the hell is Burton? What the hell is Brian James?
How the hell? What the fucky? How the fucky on? How the fucky lucky? How the fuck we miss him? How the fuck?
No holding back. Okay, let's start.
Battle! Ready to begin? Let me show you the results of my training.
E2 Dragon! once! Let's attack all at once! Ha! C2 Dragon! Wind-side Jutsu! We're in the lead! Wind-side Jutsu!
1 more minute.
Shut off link control! Watch my back. Let's attack all at once. Watch my back.
Okay.
Keep pressing them.
30 more seconds.
Yes! Summoning! Ninja Hawk! This is going well.
10 more seconds.
C2 Dragon!
Three. Battle complete.
It's okay. We can do this. I can't lose this one. You're not getting away! Battle! Ready to begin? Whoop. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go, team!
You're not getting away! Like this! Take on! Take on! Connection! Yes! Yes!
I might have my head down the whole time. Gotta save the day. You already know what time it is. He gone.
That was close.
God damn. That bitch gone.
Summoning Ninja Hawk.
One more minute.
Damn. That shit had me moving hella slow. I come back in the game and score though, so I ain't tripping. I scored. I surprised these niggas still gone. GG is Philip. GG is. GG is. GG is. That been an awesome one, man. GG. I've been wondering when them niggas been gonna get off. That niggas been on some warrior type shit tonight. Niggas was not faking for nobody. Nobody. And yeah, man, it been a nice one, man. It's Geechee Gaming in. And Geechee Gaming out.